Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot read for today. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, leave it on the table for someone else. Don't take on energy that was not meant for you. We've got, as always, Intuitive City Oracle, intuitiveintention.com, Rob Barthelman. Hope everybody had a fabulous day. Ooh, we got 2 cards on the table. 1 major. Four cards on the table. 5 cards on the table. 6 cards on the table. What the? Oh, shit. Okay. We have 6 cards on the table. 2 major. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Okay, seriously. I was sitting outside. I was sitting in my kitchen. I was fine. Now all of a sudden I come in here and I start coughing. I don't get it. 7 cards on the table, 2 major. Ooh. 8 cards on the table, 3 major. 1 major is in reverse. Okay, let's put that there. And bottom of the top. Oh, God is really throwing me for a loop today, aren't ya? Aren't ya, sir? Oh, look at that. The Hermit at the top of the deck. You know, I love me some Hermit. Wheel of Fortune, Hangman. Alright. Set this over here. So we got 9 cards on the table. 3 major. 1 of them is in reverse. Alright. We've got the King of Pentacles. I don't... Okay. I just was hearing the Ghostbuster thing. Who you gonna call? I'm talking the original people. Not that the one with Melissa McCarthy was horrible. Not that the one with the 2 kids was horrible, but definitely the original. We got the Lovers. 4 of Swords. The Devil. Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. I got my bulky You Are Enough hoodie on because I got out of work today and it was very breezy. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to sit on my deck when I get home and I feed the kitties. I'm freezing my tushy off out there. And then I went in and I put the sweatshirt on and I go back out there. And then I realized, like, I don't have socks on. I don't have real shoes on. I sat there for like half an hour and then I came back in. We got Two of Wands. We have the Death in reverse. Got the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Sorry if you didn't hear me. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Technically, it doesn't matter. The Lovers could be two men, two women, a man, a woman. It doesn't matter. This is definitely about lovers and union and relationship and so either you've already had this come in for you or it's coming in for you. This King of Pentacles is a very dependable individual. This person, this King of Pentacles, is supposed to be in a union with a partnership with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. With you or somebody you know, take how it resonates. Right now, this King of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, I just heard, the card says solitude, but I just heard solitary confinement. They're secluded. So this person could be like going to work, doing their everyday thing, but then if this was a person that was like a night owl, like they would go out and drink, they would go out and party, sex, drugs, whatever, gambling, whatever, spending money they don't have. They're going to work, they're coming home, they're locking themselves in the house, and they're staying there until daylight when they go back to work. It is possible, because when I heard solitary confinement, I saw like, oh, poor me. Not a cell, but like a small room, like with a bed, maybe a dresser, a desk, a chair. So maybe rehab, possibly. Possibly somebody's in rehab. If they are in rehab, if they are locking themselves up at home, it's thanks to the Devil card. It says self-addictions. Yeah, this person is... For some of you, well, I'm going to say probably most of you, you know that this person is addicted to some such thing. Especially if you were together before, if you were really close, or if you knew them through someone else, that kind of thing. But again, with the Ace of Swords, you might be coming into more information about this situation if you're not currently with this person. If you had to take yourself out of the picture and move on. This person, or maybe even a mutual, might be reaching out to you to give you some clarity. This person is also getting clarity of their own, also, with the Ace of Swords. If they're going through like a dark night of the soul, if they're going through starting a healing journey, if they're figuring out ways to battle their own addictions, this person is, the longer and longer that they go without whatever they're addicted to, the more clear-headed they're going to become. I mean, let's just be honest. And they're going to have some clarity on this situation, on this lovers, this Two of Cups situation. Whereas in the past, they might have denied it. They might have been like, well, yeah, I want love, but not with this person, or not with you, or I'm not ready, maybe like, because again, you can refer to the King of Pentacles as a woman if you need to, as a feminine energy. I'm still going to refer to it as a man, as a masculine energy. But this person might have been very much in a childlike mental state, very combative, very non-committal, flighty, like a child. Like someone that doesn't, like kids don't commit to anything. Not really when you think about it. They're kids, They live in the moment. They do what they want to do. They play with a toy truck the next minute, and in 1 minute, and the next minute, they're like, where's my fuzzy dog? I don't want this freaking truck, Kind of like they were in kind of like that behavior, that mental state. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. They're getting clarity on the lovers and the Two of Cups. So if you or of somebody that always believed that they were supposed to be with this person, or had a feeling that they were going to be with this person, I would say you're probably correct. But this person needs to go through their stages, they need to heal, they need to grow, they need to do their own changing. I was gonna say changeling. Because that's what's gonna help them move forward. That's what's gonna help them with. So even if it were, if you or someone is watching this from the outside, and they think that this person is moving away from them, they're moving away from them, not like to move away from them. They're moving away from them to get their act together, to heal, to work on themselves. I mean, you should. I mean, when I did that last year, I was on my own. I did that by myself, Because once this person goes through all the stages, has a fine footing, on their journey, and is balancing out their addictions. Depending on addictions, like you might have been an addict. You might need help. You might need medication. You might need AA. You might you might need help. And that's fine. That is okay. It is okay for this person to need help. I think I just talked about it yesterday or the day before, like me and alcohol and the binging. Do I think I'm an alcoholic? I don't look at myself like that. But I took a step to save myself from coming to that end, by not having liquor in my home, not letting it sit there. Because again, I felt like I was a binge drinker, and it's just not healthy. So I took that step. I got rid of the liquor. Well, I drank it over a period of time, but I don't buy liquor for my home. I don't keep liquor in my home. If I want to drink, I go buy, like one bottle of wine, one can of beer, one big can of beer, whatever the case may be. But I drink it, and then it's not sitting there, you know? Like, even now I know, like, if I'm going to throw a party and I want to have some liquor for guests, I'd probably get, like a smaller tequila, a smaller vodka, a smaller whiskey. And at the end of the night, quite honestly, my health is more important. My mental state is more important to me. Here, take a half a bottle of whiskey home, please. Like, seriously. The money means nothing if it means that when I'm in my home, I feel comfortable in my home. And I don't feel like I'm putting my mental health and my health in danger. And that's not for everybody, some people aren't like that. Some people aren't like me. Some people aren't addicted. I have a really good friend. Her and her husband have a bar. And when I say they have a bar, they have a freaking bar. Like, this thing is stocked. All the time they stock this bar. They have parties with friends, family. If probably as much liquor as a liquor store, technically. Probably one bottle of everything, honestly. And that's fine. They're okay with it. They don't drink every night. They don't drink all day long. It's fine for them. Their kids have grown up around that. They're not alcoholics. Like, it's just the way they live their life, and it's fine for them. It's comfortable for them. That's what they know. But see, if I had that, I'd be looking at that wall of liquor and being like, oh my God, I gotta drink that in 24 hours? Like, because it's just my mentality when I'm looking at it. So again, whether this person can help themselves and get themselves out of their own issues, solve their own issues, or whether this person needs help. But eventually they're going to be in a mental and emotional state to where you two, or this person and a person are going to come into union. For the two of you together, with the Two of Wands, it's going to be a new beginning. With the Death in reverse, it says fear of change. I don't see you having to fear any change. You might, with anybody that is an addict or goes through that type of situation, and then is also going through like a healing journey and all that stuff, there would be some apprehension, I'm sure, on both your parts about getting into the union, to the Two of Cups situation. And if this is you with this person, you might feel like, okay, well, maybe they need more time, maybe they're not ready. Not like you're second guessing yourself, but like you're like maybe overly cautious. I mean, I guess there's no such thing as overly cautious when you're in this type of situation, when you're dealing with this type of situation. There just might be some fear there of like a backslide, right? Going back to drugs, going back to alcohol, going back to sex, going back to gambling, going back to spending all your money you don't have. With the Page of Wands, you're gonna come out of you're gonna come out of that death in reverse, the fear of change, pretty fast. The two of you are gonna get together. The Two of Cups, it's not saying harmonious union for nothing. Like the two of you are gonna come together. The card says enthusiasm. Look at how pretty that is. All the little fireflies lighting up the night sky. The two of you are just going to have to put your fears aside and come together and let it all play out the way it's supposed to play out. With the Lovers, with the Two of Cups, like whoever you are, if this is you and this person, congratulations. Because to me, like this is, I don't want to say a divine union, but then again, like there's no card in tarot that would say divine union anyway. So, I mean, seriously. Like, you're gonna get into a partnership with somebody and you're gonna be fucking happy. Like, who could ask for more than that? It's not like I never noticed this before. So when you pull the Death card and you look at it upright, you've got like winter and you've got fall. And that's probably supposed to be spring, and that's probably supposed to be summer. I think that's winter. It kind of looks like winter. Like all the seasons. One of you might be like a lover of winter, and one of you might be a lover of fall. Because that's what stood out to me the most was like all the oranges on the trees, and then I was looking at this upside down as snow. I know it's not snow, but one of you might be very much into like astrology. Like, two of the cards have the sun. This one has the moon. Even the King of Pentacles, his throne, kind of looks like it could be the sun or the moon back there. I mean, probably more the sun, but, you know. It's very interesting. I've looked at this card like 100 times now, and I know, like, this person's, like, head and neck is, like, mechanical. Somebody might, and it kind of reminds you of, like, a clock or a watch. Somebody might have, like, a watch that they love or that they favor. Or maybe even someone has a collection of watches. Maybe the King of Pentacles has a collection of watches. And you know what's funny? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Laugh at me if you want to, but the Devil card in the corner. This is a what looks to be a female with a black hat on. Very common, okay, for that time period. Like what, 30s, 40s, 50s, I don't know, something like that. Probably like 50s, right? 50s, 60s? No, probably like 40s, 50s. When I first, and I never thought of it like this, but when I first pulled the Devil card and I put it on the table, and then I lined up all the 9 cards and was getting ready to tell you what the cards were, and I looked at the Devil card, I saw a crow. The head of a crow. Crow Oracle. Crow Oracle. What do I always say? What do I always say? There are no such things as coincidences. And I know a lot of the cards for this deck have like cities in the background, but the King of Pentacles or you or someone you know might really have a love for the city. Like wherever your nearest city is. Like mine would, well, I'm probably like, mine would either be Chicago in Illinois or probably Milwaukee in Wisconsin. Because we're like, I've definitely been to Chicago more than I've been to Milwaukee. But Milwaukee is a very nice city. But yeah, somebody might have a love of the city, you know, like taking a day trip and going into the city and catching the sights, shopping, eating, fancy little restaurant or something. I also want to say too with this Four of Swords and the Solitude for this King of Pentacles. And I said too that, or I didn't say it, but you too, you know, this is supposed to be your partner. You might be mirroring this person without even knowing it. Pardon me. So if this person is like in hermit mode, this King of Pentacles is in hermit mode, you might be in hermit mode too. But I did get with the Four of Swords when I was looking at it The King of Pentacles probably spends a lot of time sleeping. A lot of time just kind of like laying in bed, contemplating, thinking, what's going on, what am I doing, where am I going, that kind of thing. Shit, if my bed was the clouds, I'd be in it all day too. I actually really love my bed, but I have a big fig. My mattress was like $2,000. And it's one of the ones that you like pull out of the box and you cut it and you roll it out. I love it. I love that mattress. And I got a purple bed frame because they're really sturdy and dependable. No box spring. You don't need a box spring. Don't be ridiculous. It's just a waste of time and money. And they fall apart. Yeah, once this person heals, is well on that healing journey, consistent in how they take care of themselves and care for themselves, and the two of you are going to come into this union, and it's going to, and again, like I said, you're both probably going to have a little bit of fear, but I think you're probably going to be very surprised by how happy the two of you actually are and how much you don't have to fear anything. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to let it go at that. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. I'm going to do the collective oracle. Then I'm going to go make some dinner. And then I might do some more reads. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. I know usually my tarot and my collective are at the end of the night, and that's the last thing I post. But I might do some more stuff later. It just kind of depends on what I get myself into. All right? So I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.